Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. There is something that I missed in the video that I did titled Disney Thinks a Streaming Service Arbitration Clause Removes Liability for an Epcot Patron's Death. This is something I can't believe that I missed until it was pointed out. I pinned the comment, but it really does deserve its own video. So the TLDR of this 30-minute long video where I'm reading through this legal case is that somebody went to Raglan Road, a restaurant within Epcot, and they were advertised both by Disney as well as by the restaurant that will cater to you if you have allergies, don't worry about it. And they did not. They specifically ignored this person's requests, and they died as a result of having something in their food that they were told explicitly would not be in their food. So they sued, and they were told, well, there's a streaming forced arbitration clause in your Disney Plus agreement for the person who bought the ticket, so I guess that means you can't take us to court 4 years later when we kill your wife. There's one piece that I missed that is just so fucking important that I can't believe I missed it. What they're saying there is that because you signed up for Disney Plus, you have agreed to forced arbitration, which means that you can't take these people to court for killing your wife. So what they're actually saying is that if you had pirated Disney Plus's content, you very likely could have gotten a settlement check by now. You could have been in court already. But because you chose to do the right thing and pay for Disney content, that is the reason that you can't hold them accountable or responsible. I've gone over many reasons for piracy being justified on this channel. Here, I was talking about the time that I paid extra to get Netflix in 4K. And there are people saying, Lois, you're an idiot. You should have looked at the requirements. Why did you think that you could use that on your computer without using the specific web browser and the specific operating system and the specific processor and the HDCP cable and the HDCP monitor that you're supposed to... Shut the fuck up, you fucking corporate bootlicking simp. Here, I literally paid extra for 4K. It says, pay extra, get 4K. It does not fucking say anywhere there. Only if you connect to this shit on a smart TV that fucking spies on you, or if you reinstall your operating system, get a different fucking monitor, get a different cable, get a different graphics card, get a different processor, and use a shitty-ass web browser. Fuck you. You have another case over here where piracy is justified, where they wind up locking certain features. Piece of shit mic stand. You have another case where they wind up... I'm going to do a review of this mic stand, because the one that I like is out of stock, so I got this one. I'm literally... I don't know if you could see this shit, but like, look at the shit that I'm trying to do to make this work. Like, look, this is fucking set. This is a fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna start doing product reviews on this channel, I swear. This shit was $100 fucking. And you know why I deserve it? Because I bought it because it had good reviews on Amazon. Oh my God. I deserve every fucking thing I get in this world sometimes. Here, after a customer purchases something, they locked features behind new hardware, so you'd have to get new hardware to get the features that you had before. Here, Redbox revoked your access to content that you bought and paid for. It was called a purchase. The CEO, you could read the Reddit thread here, essentially ran the company into the ground, destroyed it, paid himself while doing it, took all your content, didn't pay any of the people that he was paying to get the content from, and the person who suffers is not him, it's you. Because you're the one that actually did what you were supposed to do in life. Here, you have somebody who purchased books, and because they went from one region of the world to the other, their books are no longer going to work. Unlike those paper books that are made out of tree bark that you can actually use wherever the fuck you want after you pay for them, these books that are made out of the non-tree bark, you can only use when they say it's okay to use them, where they say it's okay to use them. Over here, Sony and Discovery, they had the word purchase. The word purchase was used in what you were purchasing. However, you'd have to read to page 21 to 23 of the fucking user agreement to realize that Sony had actually redefined the word purchase to mean something other than purchase. You're purchasing a temporary revocable license that can be removed at any given time. Fuck you! And again, then there are people in the comments that will say, well, Lois, you should have read the 30-page agreement, because when they actually say purchase, what they mean is you're purchasing a temporary revocable license that can be removed at any time. Get the fuck out of my comment section.
I don't need my children growing up in a world populated by dipshits like you.
You fucking idiot. Here you have Adobe deciding that they are going to take away your ability to activate software that you actually bought and paid for, which again, you pirated the software, it probably still work today. Here you have Reason, literally telling a customer that they're being unreasonable by asking for a refund on their perpetually licensed software that they paid full MSRP for when that software no longer works because they turned off the activation server and they refused to give him any ability to get around that DRM. And there are people that say, well, Lois, I have to shut down the server. Shut the fuck.
I want the one with the bigger GBs.
Oh God. I think I just had an aneurysm. I'm dying. Are you happy? Your fucking stupidity has killed me. Now my goddamn cat is homeless. I'm no longer alive. I'm dead.
I need the white one. Hello. I need one now, please. Can you waive the activation fee? Does it come with a case? I also need you to hook up my Bluetooth to it.
The comments that I get in some of these videos, they fuck me up inside. They actually do. They make me want to take these sunglasses and throw them at the wall. I actually have to wait. Point being, I'll just read the comment that I left in this fucking video. So almost everyone is unable to sue Disney because of a free trial. What the fuck? Me. Keep in mind that if he pirated Disney content instead of paying for it, not only would he have had the ability to say he owns it rather than deal with the stream-on-demand bullshit that can be taken away at any given time, but he likely would have already had a settlement check right now. When you pay for Disney content rather than pirate it, you are providing Disney the legal pretext to kill your loved ones and get away with it. I'm not quite sure Disney has thought through the implications of what they've put forth here. In my 31 years of using a computer, I have never heard better arguments for piracy than this one. This beats all of them. DRM, quality, bitrate, freedom to use the device of your choice, speed and availability, ownership. All of those arguments in favor of piracy pale in contrast to Disney's claim that paying for their content is what excuses them from responsibility for your wife's death. Think about that the next time you consider paying for Disney content. Pirates always have been and always will be treated better than paying customers. Disney's argument that he forfeited his right to his day in court is that Piccolo had the intention of paying for his content rather than pirating it. We live in a society that punishes people who do the right thing. When you are punished for following the rules, you know what to do. I like paying for things. I like paying for what I find valuable. Sometimes I pay even more than sticker price for what I find valuable. You know when I'm not going to pay you money? When you treat me shittier than I would have been if I did the wrong thing. The way that you create villains in this world is you punish people for doing the right thing. I'm not talking about some random chance thing or something that only happens very rarely. I'm talking about an instance of an action where 100 out of 100 times that the person does the right thing, they will have a shittier outcome than if they do the wrong thing. You should not punish people that wanted to pay you. Stop punishing people that want to give you money. Stop giving me a 700 kilobit per second to 3 megabit per second video file when I pay you, when I can get a 50 megabit per second to 100 megabit per second file if I pirate it. Stop using restrictive DRM that requires that I rebuild my fucking computer with a different GPU, different processor, install a different goddamn operating system, and buy another monitor so that I can watch your content when the pirated content will play for free. On anything that I want, on any device that I want. Stop doing this shit where you can just take away the content at any given point in time when that MKV file that I downloaded or that I encoded 17 years ago still works today. And give me a fucking working mic stand when I pay you for a working mic stand. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. This is ridiculous. My floor cleaner bottle is filled too. Fucking piece of shit.